Today I'm going to talk about our internal dialogue, and that's the voice that we have in our head. It's like the tape that plays all the time. And we all have an internal dialogue, and it can be positive or negative depending on the situation. But it's really useful if we can become more aware of our internal dialogue. What is it that we say to ourselves a lot? Sometimes the internal dialogue might just be thinking about what we're going to have for tea or remembering to phone somebody, but often it can be quite critical. So, for example, if you've done something today and maybe you made a bit of a mess of it or it hasn't gone as well as you'd liked, then your internal dialogue might say something like, you always make a mess of things, you always do things wrong. But it can be really useful in becoming more aware of it if what we can do is just meet it with some kindness and acceptance and understanding. So, for example, you might say to yourself today, well, I did the best I could, and everyone makes mistakes, and it's okay to not be great at doing everything. So you're meeting yourself with more compassion rather than meeting yourself with more criticism, which of course can create more stress. So, if, for example, your internal dialogue has a lot of fear, then perhaps again being really gentle with yourself about that. It's okay to be scared, there's a lot to be anxious of at the moment. So you're almost soothing yourself really by that response rather than adding to the distress and stress that's already there. So if we can, then I think it can be really useful to just be more aware of actually what is the tape that's playing in your head all the time. And when we're quite critical and judgmental of ourselves, it only hurts ourselves. It doesn't change the external situation. But actually, when we can be kinder and gentler and more compassionate with ourselves, then often it helps us to build more resilience. So this week, just really try to tune into your internal dialogue. What do you say to yourself a lot? How do you respond to yourself? And trying to just be more compassionate and understanding of yourself. Okay, take care.